I rise in support of my amendment to H.R. 4827, the Department of Interior, Environment, and Related Agencies Appropriations Act. In June, the Biden administration's Department of Interior, led by Secretary Deb Haaland, issued an order to phase out the use of single-use plastics, including plastic straws, by 2032. My amendment is straightforward. My amendment will prevent the Department of Interior from banning the sale of plastic straws on public lands and national parks. According to a study published in the journal Food Additives and Contaminants, paper straws may not be more eco-friendly than plastic straws. The majority of the paper straws in the study included perfluoroalkyl substances and polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS, which are often referred to as forever chemicals. According to a recent article in USA Today, scientists in Belgium tested 39 brands of straws made of paper, bamboo, plastic, and stainless steel found in shops, supermarkets, and restaurants across the country. The article continued that, quote, these eco-friendly plant-based straws are not necessarily a more sustainable alternative to plastic straws. Said the study's conclusion, quote, because they can be considered as an additional source of PFAS exposure in humans and the environment. Mr. Chair, we have to ask, why is the Department of Interior rushing to ban plastic straws in national parks when it is far from clear whether or not there is any environmental benefit to switching to paper straws? Additionally, paper straws are absolutely despised by many Americans because they start to become soggy almost immediately when you put them into a drink. I think probably, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Speaker, most Americans have experienced exactly that. So, Mr. Chair, I ask unanimous consent to have the text of this USA Today article entitled Not So Eco-Friendly Paper Straws Contain More Forever Chemicals Than Plastic, study says, into the record.
The request will be covered by general leave.
And Mr. Chair, the American people do not want their government dictating what type of straws they can drink from. A yes vote on my amendment is a resounding repudiation of the nanny state that the Biden administration is currently building via edicts from unelected bureaucrats. Mr. Chair, it's time to get the government out of our drinks. I understand the concern that my colleague expresses, Mr. Chair, but I would say that the best way to avoid the need for congressional intervention would be for the administration to not be chasing its tail, trying to force American consumers to make choices that are absolutely not clear in terms of the environmental impact that they would have. The plastic straw ban being implemented by the Interior Department is fundamentally and fatally flawed. Numerous scientific studies have cast serious doubts as to whether paper straws are more environmentally friendly than plastic straws. Mr. Chair, just listen to these headlines regarding paper straws. From the National Post, it turns out all those paper straws are bad for the environment too. From U.S. News and World Report, eco-friendly paper straws contain harmful PFAS chemicals. And finally, from KSL News, paper straws are no better than plastic, research says. Mr. Chair, I would ask that all of these articles be entered into the record.
The gentleman's request will be covered by general leave.
My amendment will stop the nonsense that the Biden administration is trying to force upon the American people through the Interior Department by prohibiting any funds from being used to implement, administer, apply, enforce, or carry out any plastic straw prohibitions. In closing, I urge members to vote yes on my amendment and the underlying bill, and I yield the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields. The question is on the amendment offered by the gentleman from Tennessee. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The amendment is agreed to.